Hello, and welcome back to Lord of Heroes News on Nyris Gaming. We're getting a lot of stuff in rapid succession now, and we were a bit disappointed that we didn't get Ondal information with the surprise announcement of Earth Joshua, but that has changed. We have that now, so let's get into it. So we will be having another update on Thursday the 15th. Minor thing, the holiday banquet theme for Unity Plaza, or Christmassy theme, will be available through January 1st. There's going to be an adjustment to the quick battle setup from the subscription service. It's going to be instead called battle skips, and they're going to be tickets, and you can hold on to them if you don't use them. So you'll be getting 30 daily. They will be converted into these once the update hits. And you can hold up to 9,999 of them, and they will be kept for 99 days, much like anything you purchase in the shop. We are going to be getting new relics alongside Earth Ondal in his banner for the likes of Zyra, Helga, not Dragon Knight Helga, Olivia, and Astrid. This is nice to see. We haven't gotten any new relics in a long time. I look forward to seeing what all of them do for each of them, so it's going to be a longer video on Thursday. Obviously, Earth Ondal, teased in the Avalon Times for this month, will be added as a featured summon banner come this update. And this banner will be running from Thursday the 15th to February 1st, so a month and a half this time. Not a single month like Firelin, thankfully, but not 2 months like all the previous ones. It's in the middle, a bit better, still would prefer the 2 months. But you can get Earth Ondal, Water Dragon Knight Helga, Dark Brandon, and Light Sifrid from this. Ondal will be heavier on the chance for that. Here's a list of relics you can get from the banner as well, including the new ones for the heroes previously mentioned. The Names of Legend banner, if you're going just for relics, will have an increased drop rate for Astrid, Olivia, Helga, Zyra through certain periods. Astrid from December 15th to January 1st, Olivia's relics from January 1st to January 16th, Helga from 16th to February 1st, Zyra from February 1st to February 16th. Avalon Night Edition for Schneider will be coming this Thursday update through February 1st. Here is the official art for the normal and the limited. And here is Charlotte's and her limited. There are going to be accessories added for the War of the Tyrants characters. So Dragon Knight Helga, Ondal, Brandon, and Sifrid. They will have a 150 temporal thread per 5 accessory option in the boutique from the 15th of December to February 1st. Dark Charlotte is coming back as a paid hero on update day as a $23 package. She's a bit of a weird one. She can res similarly to Dark Aslan, not quite as well. No one really beats Water Vanessa when it comes to rezzing. Dark Charlotte suffers from a bit of an identity crisis. It's kind of hard to tell what she's designed to do. So if you want her, get her. Not high on my recommendation lists. It will be available until February 1st. Definitely high on my recommendation list, though. Earth Aslan coming back as $38. I believe was a $45 package before. He is an Earth Warrior action gauge booster every other turn once you get it maxed out, and gives everyone attack up buffs. He is quite handy as an action gauge booster. Highly recommended. From December 15th to January 1st, we will have holiday gift packages, first of which is free like usual, and then $8 and $23 for the subsequent ones. 200 link stones for free in the free one. Quite nice to see. There are going to be more packages like the summon ticket packages that we had last update. One for beating the primordial monster on hard difficulty for $5. 3 artifact selection chests. This will allow you to choose orange tier equipment of any class. You are not guaranteed a specific character, but you are guaranteed a specific type of equipment. Be that like weapon, ring, necklace, that sort of thing. Now here, the second return package says, new package for your first return after completing normal difficulty. But it says second return. I would imagine this means hard difficulty, because this sounds like the text for the normal difficulty package beforehand. So I'd imagine that's a typo. This is $23 for 1.3 million renown. That is a lot of renown, and you can't directly buy renown a lot of the time, but that is quite a hefty price. Although it is quite a hefty bit of renown. That's enough to exactly ascend a hero to A2 from 0, alongside runes, of course. Alchemy banners, December 15th to February 1st for all of these. We will have Earth Ondal as a warrior banner, Earth Aslan as a warrior banner, Dark Charlotte as a warrior banner, Fire Joshua for striker banner, and Fire Mei Ling for sniper banner. Normal events, December 15th on update day to Sunday the 18th. Paid to upgrade. Obelisk Ascension on the 22nd to the 25th. That's going to do it for the update details. Now to get into Ondal. Earth Ondal releasing as a featured summon on Thursday. He is an Earth Warrior, and there are similarities between him and his War of the Tyrants appearance, and there are some major differences. Level 1 and 60 stats. His health is kind of abysmal, and his attack is passable. Defense is decent to passable as well. I feel like he is going to need to be ascended to hit his stride, shall we say. On 2 abilities. Skill 1. Attacks all enemies, 30% chance to inflict stun for 1 turn. Pretty much identical to his War of the Tyrants appearance. And this will make him the first playable character with a AoE skill 1. Glad they kept that around, because that's unique to him. His 2, however, is extremely different. In War of the Tyrants, it would give him, I believe, an attack up and counterattack buff. Now, in this version, they have removed the counterattack buff, I would imagine because you can use equipment. And he isn't a warrior, so he can get counterattack from his equipment. This version, 5-turn cooldown, grants Pierce and Fury of the Strong buff to the user for 2 turns and grants an extra turn. So in a similar vein to Firecrom, more than 1 extra turn cannot be gained in a row. Not sure how you would do that anyways. Fear of the Strong buff increases attack power by 4% for every 5% of health lost. And that is very important because he thrives on being low health, this version of him. Although grants a Pierce buff, that is a new. I believe that will grant defense Pierce, like how the equipment for strikers does. But that has not appeared as a buff before. So that is interesting to see. And his burst, very different, if I remember correctly. If I remember, the War of the Tyrants version, good single target damage burst, dealt more damage the less health they have? No, it was dealt more damage the more health they had, so it was a good opener. Now, Spirit cost 3, reduces the user's health by 30% and attacks a selected target, so self-damaging, but the damage increases greatly when the user's health is lower. Additionally, the user is granted a Fortitude buff for 1 turn. While Fortitude is active, the user will not fall in battle, no matter how much damage they take. So this is a bit crazy, because this will allow him to be at minimum health to do maximum damage based on his Fury of the Strong and the fact that this does more damage the lower his health is. And not to mention the fact that this is Fortitude on demand if you have Spirit. That has not been available before on a playable character. So as long as he is using his burst, he is not killable unless the buff is removed, which is kind of scary. Wonder how that's going to change with his level ups. Hopefully that gets down to 2 spirit costs, because that would be nuts. But I imagine this will mostly just be increase in damage. We shall see on Thursday. Critical hit rate is his skill passive, and increased damage against water elemental enemies is his elemental skill. That's going to do it for Lord of Heroes news on Nyris Gaming. Look forward to another video on Thursday come update day. Until then.